I'm Bill Baird with another edition of the Baird Direct Marketing Internet Marketing Minute. A lot of clients ask me, how do I determine the value of my content? Well, I'm going to show you an algorithm now which will help you determine that. The reality is that $1.6 billion in revenue is generated by user-generated fees to access content in the United States, and that doesn't include the niche business websites that are too small to be evaluated, as well as the adult entertainment websites that are out there. So what is it that determines value content from content that people don't want to pay for? Well, think of content out there as being a pyramid. What's the bottom of the pyramid is the lower value content. At the top of the pyramid is the higher value content. What differentiates those two? Well, it's two factors: functional exclusivity and user need. Functional exclusivity, I'm going to talk about in a moment by using examples. Essentially, it's using the functionality of the internet to provide a service or content that can't be provided in any other medium. And that content needs to meet a powerful enough user need, but it needs to be exclusive and meet a need. So, some of the lower value content examples would be type 1 content, which is searchable text and visual content. These are newspapers, magazines, online television news websites, this type of content that's available in a lot of different places, and there's nothing unique about it on the internet. It's just another place to find it. That's one of the lower value categories. Next up is type 2 category, which is timely support information for critical decisions. These are investment sites, for example, like Morningstar.com, buyer sites like ConsumerReports.org, which provides more up-to-date brand ratings and model ratings than can be provided in a magazine that comes out once a month. These are updated on an ongoing basis. Or industry titles like Beer Business Daily, where you simply can't provide that information for a small, narrow, targeted, rapidly changing business the way that the Beer Business Daily does on its website. But at the top of the value pyramid is interactive content that provides functionality. This is content that you simply can't get anywhere other than the internet. So, for example, rich data websites such as Match.com, LinkedIn, Aviation Week's Aerospace Parts Database, these are websites that have data that's organized to meet a very specific user need, and that has an interface that enables you to meet that need as well. Software functionality. These are websites like Salesforce.com, McAfee.com, TechTracker.com. They provide software that cannot be provided offline because it has to be constantly updated. Multiplayer gaming sites. These are sites where multiple players can play against one another at the same time. Simply can't do that offline if you're in different locations. And exclusive streaming video sites. These are sites like MajorLeagueBaseball.com, the NCAA, where you can get your favorite team in a place where you simply can't get it otherwise. So, for example, if it's a pro game that you want to see that isn't available in your area, or with the NCAA, there are so many games out there, it's impossible to find every single game and the specific game that you want if you subscribe to regular cable. So that gives you a sense of how to evaluate content for its value. That does it for this edition of the Internet Marketing Minute. To get a tip like this every 2 weeks, visit BairdDirect.com and sign up for the Spark Letter. For Baird Direct Marketing, I'm Bill Baird.